Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you one of the greatest games to possibly ever exist. This is a game called Boundel, and we're just gonna get started here. I already made a character, and it's been going pretty smooth so far. So my character's name is Verkus. He's level 4. This is an MMORPG that is boasting its ability to not be like the other usual MMORPGs. Because you see here, yeah, it looks like every other RPG. I mean, the graphics are pretty good, but
is the ability to perceive errors.
the main thing here is that they want to make an RPG where you can host at LAN and you can host public servers. So it's like an MMORPG, except you also have Buddy the Elf here.
Glad to see you, Wanderer.
I'm glad to see you too. You see, just the AI is just so understanding of the human nature, and it's really personal experiences that you can't find anywhere else. And the player base so far is amazing. You log in and you have a dude that says sub. Now, the interesting part of this is you start off with a spell book. All right, see, you got all these spells, and then you also have a right side. You have talents. Now, this game doesn't only go off the standard RPG elements here. You have mana, which is at the bottom area to the right. In blue is your mana, just standard, and to the bottom left you actually have your stamina. And the game is referred to as stam. So if it says insufficient stam, it took me a long time to figure out that it was actually referring to stamina. And I don't know why they couldn't add on 4 more letters, but they're able to do it. See, right here you have one of the most advanced turn-based combat that I have yet to see be surpassed in any kind of engine, or people who just developers who seem to want to grasp the idea of actual combat mechanics. You have the multiplayer people here. See, girl with pigtails, she's casting spells, and I'm casting spells too, and we are right now taking down a raid boss known as the Zombie Lord, who is level 22 if you scroll over the red name. Now, here is definitely one of the most important parts of MMORPGs, that if you group together and take down a big boss, there will be big loot in the end. Now, this game seems to have a kind of all-for-one mechanic, in that if you don't get to the loot fast enough, then you don't get it, and the first person to get to there gets it. Now, the idea here is that the Zombie Lord is level 22, so we have one person who just keeps running away. And the goal of the supporting people is to run up as soon as this boss is dead, such as myself, and get access to all of the loot first. She got it before me. Now, an alternative thing that you can do is you can wait for people dumb enough to actually try and solo a mob who isn't below level 10 and watch them get one shot. Now, if you do die in this, you drop money. And it doesn't matter who you are or what you're doing, you drop gold. So you can easily go off and pick it up from the person too. Which I think is a very interesting mechanic, where you have a moderator who's actually on earlier, tried to solo one of the gigants. He died, and I just kind of looted 758 gold off of him. You know, man, your life sucks, and then you die. Now, what I like here is they have in parentheses newbie next to your name, which is also kind of a symbol that says you've just started the game. Pretty standard. But another interesting mechanic that they introduced was that if you have newbie next to your name, then monsters will not automatically aggro onto you. So you can travel anywhere in the world that you want while you are a newbie and suffer no repercussions. And you can even run around and steal everyone's gold. Except for that guy, unless that guy steals my gold. PvP is enabled and it will drop literally your entire inventory. But the unfortunate thing is that anyone who's near you can get that. Next thing we're going to take a look at the spells here. So I haven't put any points in any of my spells yet, but I have hotkeyed all of them. My Q and E are both the same ability called 1H Simple Attack, which I'm assuming stands for a one-handed simple attack when you just stab, because I only have a knife. Now I do also have a shield because I acquired one from stealing the loot from someone who managed to solo a boss and nearly die while I just waited, because I know I would either get a cut of the player who fell to the boss or I would get the boss's loot because he was just trying to run away from him the entire time. Over here, I don't know what this is. This is the smith. I'm not going to mess with that. Anyways, looking at the spells here. I have a magic arrow, which seems to be my number 1. Fire that, and you get a cool little special effects right there. Number 2, curse. Now, curse is it says decreases opponent's stats. So I don't think it gets any more simple than that. Energy is a simple area spell that can also, I'm assuming it buffs me. I'm gonna try and give that a shot. I don't know what that was. It's an area spell. Alright, so I'll just assume that just does some kind of damage because it didn't buff me at all. Number 4, we have Firestone. Fire a flame stone towards. See, I like the open-ended sentences here that they choose for the spell descriptions, because towards what? It doesn't matter. It can be whatever you want to in this next level MMORPG. Right here we have Shadow, which is a fast mover spell. Let's try this out. Looks like it just fires a Shroud of Darkness. That's cool. Alright. Number 6 is Heal. I'm assuming that's your standard heal ability. Let's try and take some damage first, and then see if I can heal a little bit. Let's start off with this zombie over here. See, shanked him. Now I'll wait for him to attack me, because it very accurately is coded in this zombie's AI that it doesn't even know that I'm here, because zombies are in fact not people and have less brain power than people. Let's give him another poke and see if he realizes I'm still here. The zombie has yet to make an action. Alright, I'm gonna have to say this MMORPG is near perfect. I cannot show you a different one where they more accurately have the zombie's AI. Let's try and get this one. Maybe this one can realize. Oh, okay, he's coming toward me, and he's gliding. Okay, he's right in front of me. Okay, he hit me with an ability. He did 4 damage. Let's see if he hits me again. There it goes. Okay, took 8 damage. Now let's kill this dude. Spell fizzles. Okay, I guess if I'm attacked while I'm casting a spell, then I don't get to cast the spell. I just died at the same time that he did.